What's good, world? What's good, YouTube? What's good, social media from all across the country, all across the world? Today, I have a very special and different kind of interview tonight, or today, this morning. Whatever time you guys are watching it, is when you're watching it, right? I'm gonna have the questions asked for me this time. I know you guys have been requesting this a lot about getting myself to answer some questions, and today's the day. I have the homie Shaw. I have the homie Shaw today, and he's gonna be asking the questions this time. So I appreciate you coming today, Shaw, and doing this for me, for the squad, and for the people that just love to be people that love to binge and love this type of content on YouTube and anything that's on social media nowadays.
Yeah, for sure. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, bro. Good to be
Yes, sir.
here.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, bro.
Hell
For
yeah.
real.
So yeah, let's jump right into it then. So I guess I want to say, tell me your name and where you from, and how was it growing up?
So my artist name, for those that don't know, it's YUMECASH. My real name, my government name is Ivan Vargas, and I'm originally from Mexico, from a tiny country called Tlaxcala. A little history from there. A lot of people from Mexico say that state doesn't exist, and it's been a thing for a really long time, and I don't understand why. But the history from that place is just like pretty much like when the Christopher Columbus ages and the times and stuff like that, when all that shit happened, we were the only people that weren't conquered. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
like everybody else,
crazy. I didn't know that.
we were the only ones that weren't conquered. And another fun fact, Tlaxcala, I think that's where the tortillas came about.
For real?
The tortillas, yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I love me some tortillas.
Some tortillas, yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was born out there, May 10th, 1997. We flew out to Cali. We didn't fly out. We literally crossed the border. When I was about three and a half, and then that's where I grew up. I grew up in Southern California, the SGV Valley, the SGV Center. Like it's called the San Gabriel Valley. From there, I grew up all the way up to I was like 21, 20, and right now I'm in Utah. But yeah, that's where I was from, and shit wasn't really like how I wanted it to be. Like as like a normal kid would want their life or see their life. At first it was just me and my mother. We were renting a room with other people in it, and so it was crowded in that room. I slept with her in the same bed and everything, and it wasn't until I was like around 10 or 11 when I met my mom met my stepdad. We both met him, and yeah, life just kept going on, and now I have a beautiful family with them, and I have two siblings now, and they're all grown up. My little brother's 10, and my little sister's 16, 17, I think. I can't remember. Sorry if I can't remember, but that's how.
Alright, so you're the oldest, right?
I'm the oldest right now. Yeah.
Okay, and so what made you like get into music? Like, is it just kind of like a random thing, or you grew up like on music?
Well, once we moved in with my stepdad, my pops. His brother was living with us as well, and that's his older brother, and his older brother actually was a DJ, but like a Mexican version. Their style is called sonidero. That's like when they have like their big ass speakers, like it's like from wall to wall, full of like big ass bass speakers, and they go hard. Have you heard of cumbia?
Nah.
Yeah, they that's mostly what they play. It's called sonideros.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and once he started doing like events and gigs and here and there, we were all the way out in LA, Long Beach. We just went everywhere with that, and I would always be there with them, helping them out. We even had our own like our what's it called, our team jackets, like
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
that's
like
what they
yours.
do. That's like a tradition that they have. Like they have their own like puffer jackets, and it has like all the brands and the patches in the back. It's pretty dope.
Oh,
If I
that's
can,
cool.
my mom might still have it. So if I can get my hands on it, one of these days I'll upload a selfie with it or
Yeah,
something
that would
like
be
that.
cool.
You
So
know.
you pretty much just grew up like around the music scene type thing.
Pretty much, yeah. I started off DJing, um, and then once I started like actually getting into like hip hop, that was when my favorite artist, which is still my favorite artist nowadays. A lot of people may know his name is Papa J Reese. I actually have a feature with them.
Your favorite artist.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Imagine who else can say that?
Yeah.
Having a feature with their favorite artist.
Yeah, that's cool.
That like I really got into hip hop when when he dropped his what's it called, his Terrorist Threat album, or not his Terrorist Threat, his HR 1955 album. He dropped it, and on Twitter at the time he was asking people, you know, out of so and so people, I'm gonna pick a winner and I'm gonna mail you my album for free.
Mm-hmm.
And I just so happened to be the winner, and I was like, yeah. Ever since then, bro, I fell in love with hip hop.
Yeah, if that ain't motivation, I don't know what it is, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that pretty much like like feel you to keep going, like.
Yeah, in a way, cause he's Colombian, and like it's not a lot of like Latino, Hispanic people that are like known to be rappers and shit like that, and that kind of was like, okay, yeah, that's dope.
I could do this shit.
I could do this shit too, but at the end of the day, you gotta give props to the OGs and to the people that paved the way for you, type shit.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was there any times where you just kind of like stopped with the music or got discouraged, or anything that made you like diversity made you feel like
Actually, yeah, it was just like what a lot of artists have like in the beginning, like when they don't have enough support when it comes to like family or like people that are close to you, like they would just be like, you sure, like that's one big
Okay,
thing.
so that brings me to this question: Who
Yeah.
is your support right now? Like who's your who would you say is your number one supporter besides yourself?
Besides my girl, it's my mom, bro. My mom, like, even though we all have our fair shares of like discussions and fights and stuff like that with our parents.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the first person in my mind and the first person in my heart, aside from God, is my mother.
That's cool.
Yeah, we just went through it all together. Why shouldn't it be here? Type
Right.
shit,
So does would you say your mom supports the music and all that?
Yeah. Right now, yeah.
Alright.
Lately, I just started dropping music in Spanish and stuff like that. And, like, she'd be one of the first to repost and share all my stuff, bro.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to mom. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you said your favorite artist was Papa J Ruiz.
Yeah.
That's how you said?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite song? Like, is it by him or is it by?
Yeah, it's by him. It's I even messaged him too, cause like when I first messaged him, like about the features and stuff like that, I didn't know he was gonna respond, but yeah, he ended up responding, and I told him like I was fanboying, like as soon as he replied, I was fanboying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, bro, I remember this track that you had on that album that you sent me. It was called Stolen Whip. I used to bump that shit all the fucking time.
Stolen Whip?
Yeah, it's called Stolen Whip. That shit.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, from his recent projects, yeah, they still go hard. I like CO State of Mind from his, I think it was an EP that he dropped right after Denver won the finals last year.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah. He dropped a surprise EP, and CO State of Mind is a good one. It's one that I like.
CO State of Mind.
Yeah.
All right, and so tell me a little bit about a day in the life of UMED.
It's just right now, like I'm about to be 27, so in my early 20s, cause now I'm in my late 20s, but in my early 20s, it was just all just like trying to get my point across on like my music and like where I'm coming from and the vision and like I'm loyal and I'm solid to the game, to hip hop. I don't just do it just for like fame and money type shit. At the end of the day, we all want to be financially stable, but like
Yeah.
you gotta put it. It's like with any other thing besides hip hop, you gotta put in the work.
Facts.
So that's what I've done. So it's been crazy. Like ever since I moved out here to Utah, it was just I have family out here, but as a man, I want to take it as like a solo dolo mission, and I just want to prove to myself that I can do it just on my own. So yeah, the day in the life type shit for me is just that. The way you envision a lion doing this thing is how
I like that.
it's
I
how
like that.
it's how I see myself. I go out there and get it, and I won't stop until I get it type shit.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. All right. So I know you got some music out there.
Yeah.
Where could people like find your music? Where can they stream it?
Well, yeah, I have my stuff with the United Masters. A lot of artists, independent artists, know about that. United Masters distro kit, but I have mine on United Masters, and they actually put your stuff out all around almost every musical platform that you can think of. Amazon Music, which I didn't know that shit existed. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. They even create your own YouTube page, and you could find me by just typing in YUMECASH, and then whatever title song you wanna hear.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what keeps you like motivated to just keep going and like get up every day and stick the course and all that?
It's just at a young age, you know, I've been working and hustling since I was like 8 or 9, bro. So I wasn't making much. I was only making enough to like get myself clothes and buy my own shit.
Yeah.
But now that I see like how I when I was a little kid, how I saw the hustlers do it. Cause I used to, aside from DJing, my uncle worked at the swap meets.
Yeah.
And like the shit they would sell, like the swap meets out. For those of you that know the Rhodium swap meet out in Cali, in Gardena, the city of Gardena, shouts out to you. We used to be out there a lot. We used to what's it called? We used to be selling like designer clothes for cheap, bro. That's what got that's another thing why I'm into fashion a lot too. Cause at an early age I was already exposed to all of that.
That's cool. So would you say so pretty much just the way you grew up is like your motivation?
My motivation, yeah. It's
so
just,
like family, taking care of family, yourself.
Yeah, that's how I see things. Like first thing I'm tripping about is my family. Like from like teaching them how to manage your money, and like teaching them how to like how to spend your time and all that. Like it's just me informing my family, because at the end of the day I feel like it's me that's the first to see all that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that I feel that's important to me too. So I really like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Where do you see yourself in like the next 5 years?
Just already, like right now, I'm already looking into like trying to see how I can like every way I can buy a house, because that's my next move. Like aside from the musical projects and stuff like that, I just want to buy a house and make sure my family's straight, because it's mostly for them. I'm about to have a baby with my girl, so it's all.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's all in that. Everything's all together.
So
everything
pretty
comes
much
together.
being stable and.
Yeah, it's pretty much being stable. Making sure I got my people straight first.
All right.
You know.
And then Okay, so you brung that up. Your girl's pregnant. How do you feel about that? Like, what does that feel like? Is that another motivation for you now?
Yeah, yeah. To be honest, yeah. Like I spent my siblings. I spent their baby life like raising them. So raising kids ain't nothing new, but raising my own is like a more sentimental and special thing for me. And I'm excited. I'm ready to give my baby the world.
Yeah, I love
You
that.
know.
I love that. All right, so what projects are you currently working on right now, or even plan on working on?
Uh, well, with the music, I had dropped an EP way back in 2019. I had actually finished it in 2018. But I held it for like another year, and I dropped it the summer of 2019. The crazy part is when I dropped it, I dropped it on Juneteenth without even knowing. And I'm like, oh, bro, like I don't want to seem like I'm wave riding on the Juneteenth,
Yeah.
but still, like you gotta give props to hip hop and where it came from and stuff like that. A lot of people think hip hop came from New York and the Bronx, but a lot of people that do know, which is a very few, it's actually from Africa, bro. So, like, all those stereotypes. Like at the end of the day, like I was like, oh shit. When I found out it was on Juneteenth, I was like, oh shit. That was like year 2 when I dropped that EP. No, but yeah, that was my first project that I dropped, and then right now, barely just now, I'm working on 2 mixtapes called. I don't have a title for it yet, but one's gonna be in Spanish and one's gonna be in English. Cause a lot of people, like while I was doing my mini tour in Utah, a lot of people were asking about my Spanish part. Like, where's your Spanish music at? And I was just like, y'all gotta chill, y'all gotta wait. Like I know, yeah, yeah. But now, like I've already dropped 2 singles, and hopefully by the end of summer, like August, September, they should be out.
Alright.
Yeah.
And so I know you have a clothing brand. It's called Gentleman's Club.
Yeah.
All right, tell us a little bit about that. Like, what inspired you to do that, and like because I know there's a lot of clothing brands out here. So what makes that clothing brand different?
Hold on.
All right, yeah.
I feel like it's different because I've been wanting to align it with like how the OGs in hip hop have done their fashion and like their clothing and stuff like that, from like the biggest one I can think of is like what Pharrell's doing with Louis Vuitton and like what they've done with Nigo and Babe and stuff like that. That's kind of like the lane I wanna do it in, but like the Hispanic, the Latino way,
Okay. Yeah.
And I feel like that's why that's different, because it's called Gentleman's Club, but when you think of Gentleman's Club, you think of maybe like like white boys and like on their 007 shit, or like or like a strip club and stuff like that, But mine is simple, bro. The simplest thing you can think of when you think of Gentleman's Club, being a gentleman, from being book smart to being street smart. You in any kind of situation, you gotta know how to deliver yourself if you want to be respected.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I feel like with that brand and with that name and the things I have for it in the future, it'll speak for itself. Like, jean jackets are my thing too. I love wearing jean jackets, so that's gonna be a thing. A lot.
Is that gonna be like? Do you have some out already, or is that gonna be like your next drop on the clothing brand?
My first drop. Like I've done 3 drops. They've all been giveaways, and the first one I actually did only jackets, jean jackets. The homie Xavier and the other homie Veli, they both have my favorite jackets that I was like proud of.
For real?
Yeah. Then those motherfuckers always been like, bro, when's the next one? But yeah, this next one, after these 3 free giveaways, this next one, I'm working on. This was why it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm working on not just licensing it, but I'm working on like the creativity of the website and like how I want it and like the first job where people are actually gonna go and spend their money on. I don't scam. Fuck the scammers. I don't scam. I'm talking my shit.
Yeah, go
Fuck the
ahead.
scammers.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I just want people to see the value on why I want to wait and give it the time and the space for the creativity and like it all just has to come to one and how you present it to the world. And like for me, it's taking a minute because it's not just that I'm working on live shit, music shit.
Yeah, like you
Working
got a
on other
whole
projects.
you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I think that's good because, with time it makes it more valuable. You putting that time into it. You know what I mean? So where can people find is there like a website or where can they follow or something like that with the clothing brand?
Well, with the clothing brand, the only thing I have open right now is my Instagram and my Facebook pages. Excuse me, my Instagram and my Facebook pages. You just go on there and you look up Gentlemen's Club with the A instead of an E at the end, Gentleman's Club, and you'll find it. But with the website, if everything goes good, I'll probably have it by around the same time I'm dropping my mixtapes. That way I could drop them both around the same time.
Alright, cool. So everybody be on the lookout for that mixtape and the clothing brand. Alright, and then so where can people follow you at? What medias are you on social medias?
I'm pretty much on almost all of them except for TikTok. I'm not hating on TikTok. I was just late to knowing about TikTok, and they're already gonna ban it. So, but yeah, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and that's pretty much it. Those are the only ones I network in right now. But if there's more shit, I'll look into them.
Alright, and then what's your name on those platforms? Is it all the same?
Yeah, it's all the same. It's YUMECASH and Gentlemen's Club. They Gentlemen's Club and YUMECASH, they have their own page. So at the end of the day, if you want to search YUMECASH, you'll have the YUMECASH page. Or if you want to search Gentlemen's Club, you'll have the Gentlemen's Club page.
Alright. And I know you recently dropped some music, man.
I did.
So, tell them about the most recent song you dropped.
I've dropped 4 singles. The first one was Online. That was a Spanish track. With that one, I was holding it for like almost about 3 years. I was holding it.
Jeez.
Yeah. I was also holding the Papa J, cause I dropped that one too. That one was a single too. I dropped that one, but that one was also held for like 2 years, 3 years. I recorded them all around the same time, except for the last Spanish one that I dropped. That one was called Tenochtitlan. I had barely recently recorded that one, but the other 3, those were all recorded around the same time, like 2-3 years ago. And yeah, for those of you that thought that I just did it just cause to reach out to Papa J, nah, bro. This has been like we've been locked in, but it's just I'm not the type to like cause there's certain beefs out there or some wherever the people want to see it as that I'm not trying to entertain, cause like people aren't worth I'm not just gonna step down from where I'm at just to talk my shit to them, But yeah. I wanna do a music video for the Tenochtitlan one, the last Spanish track that I just dropped. Hopefully the people can get it by the end of May. I wanna say.
End of May?
Yeah.
Alright. Be on the lookout for that. Alright.
Yeah.
Do you have any new announcements for the people as far as any new music or something that you working on with the music?
Yeah, like I was saying, I'm working on the 2 mixtapes right now, and they should be dropping by like almost at the end of the summer, maybe August or September. Those sound like good dates for me. they're both gonna have 12 tracks, and yeah, it's just gonna be half Spanish and half English. It's not like
I'm excited for that.
yeah,
one.
it's
Half
not like
Spanish, half
it's not like I'm
English.
translating. It's not like I'm translating like English to Spanish.
Yeah.
Like they both have their own like purpose in why I'm dropping them. You know, the Spanish music can talk about a certain type of things, and then the English one can talk about other type of shit. It's like their own. It's like pretty much dropping two books.
Yeah, I like
You know,
that. And
doing
that's
two
something
different things.
new to bring to the music industry. Half
Yeah.
Spanish, half English, you know?
Yup.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, shit. We pretty much went over everything.
Yes, sir.
It
I
was
appreciate
good talking to you, bro. It's
Yup.
always a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
And thank you for for stopping by and helping me out with this interview. I appreciate it. You guys should keep on the lookout for the Spanish version. Since I said I'm gonna have English and the Spanish version, keep a lookout for the Spanish version. That one's coming soon. I'm gonna have it with the special guest as well. And thank you once again. This is YUMECASH and my homie Shaw. We appreciate y'all time, and I appreciate it.